Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. Let's continue on where we left off. Wait, did we talk to them?
What are you two doing back here? Well, come back when you have time to gossip.
Sleep. Never mind.
We won't get very far if you keep stopping to chat. What's up? My father's birthday gift to me. Same as you. They say the original castless were criminals whose houses disowned them, or folks who insulted the ancestors by leaving for the surface. But most of us now, we're just the poor fools whose parents were dumb enough to bear us.
There's a way out, right?
Sure. Prove to the Assembly that you're the embodiment of virtue and convince the majority of noble families to elect you a paragon. Then you're solid gold. Short of that, if your sister can get herself stuffed with some noble son, she'll be raised to be an official concubine. And as her immediate family, you'll go with her.
Why would a house disown someone for going to the surface?
Because the nobles can't imagine anyone wanting to live anywhere but here. They don't want anybody polluting Orzammar with Skyre's ideas, so they say if you come back castless. Far as I hear, humans have their lords and their peasants, and everyone hates the elves. But to them, all dwarves look alike. That face brand, they don't even notice it.
Never mind. Let's get this scattered before Bertrand gets angry.
Now you're showing some sense. Come on.
Okay. Everybody's so mean.
I'm going to call the...
Oh, God. Call on you, stupid bitch.
The ancestors were smiling on my bets today. Another round for the house.
What do you want? I've got nothing for you.
You want me?
No castless. Who the dust are you? Oh, my mistake. I didn't realize you were one of his. I'm not looking for any trouble. Is that what this is all about? He's here, all right. Right over there. Been nursing that same mug half the day. Paid up front, though. Good silver. What's he done?
Made Bertrand unhappy. Bad idea for him. You want to make that your business. Ask too many questions. Refuse to serve me all. Did that. You want to make that your business?
Sorry, just trying to make conversation. You, do what you have to. Just, try and keep it neat. I'm still paying for this space. I'm not saying anything. You do what you have to. They say the warrior cast...
I'm going to the provings later
so
today,
the Grey Wardens
after I
look
get
for
good
candidates.
and drunk.
Gotta go after you get drunk?
Do you mind? I'm in the middle of a conversation.
Nope. Anybody else here? Hello?
Can a man drink in peace?
Nope.
Hey, I was saving that seat.
That's real thoughtful, Ascaius. It's tiring work looking for you.
How do you know my name?
You think Bertrand wouldn't find out you're cheating him? Let's just say we got a mutual friend. We're here to stop you from making the big mistake. Empty your bags, and if we like what we see, you keep breathing.
I don't know what you're talking about. You probably have the wrong Ascaius, see? I just got here this morning. I'm usually on the surface, and...
So you're not the turncoat two-faced swindling duster Barat told us about.
I never did anything. Barat's got no reason to send you after me.
Calm down. There's no reason we can't keep this civilized. If you did nothing wrong, you got nothing to fear, right?
I just want to make sure nobody, does anything too hasty.
Of course not. This is just a friendly interposition.
Making sure you didn't accidentally pocket any processed lyrium. You know.
Look, I always been loyal to Barat. He's been good to my family. I know how much I owe him.
I believe you, but I just need to make sure.
Keep him still. I'm gonna search his bags.
Wait, I do have some lyrium. It's just ore. I made a side deal with one of the mining families. If it worked out, I was gonna bring Barat his cut, I swear. I'd be crazy not to.
Suicidal, one might say.
Who have you been selling to?
Surfacers pay good coin for lyrium. Mages up there, they use it for their spells. Smiths use it in enchanted weapons. I just took the money and ran. I mean, back to Barat to share the profits.
Could everyone who isn't about to die please turn around for a moment? This may be unpleasant. Thank you.
You can't do this. Help! Call the guardsmen! This is murder!
You two let me know if you need anything. I'll be in the back.
It's just a bunch of rocks. You're gonna kill me for that?
I wish there was another way.
Then let me go. Tell Barat you killed me. I can run to the surface. He's never got to hear of me again. I'll give you the lyrium. Do whatever you want with it. Give it to Barat. Sell it yourself. I don't care.
If Bertrand ever find out about that, he'll kill me.
I'll get out of the business. Open a dry goods shop. He'll never know I'm still alive. Please. What would you want if it was you? He won't. I swear. You'll never see me in Orzammar again. Thank you. You're as kind as you are beautiful. May the ancestors bless your steps.
Didn't know they let your type in here.
Was that smart? If Barat finds out Oscius ran, he'll kill you. He'll kill me. He'll make you kill me, then yourself. Then he'll probably stew us and serve us to the poor. That's what I like about you. Pure blind optimism. We should bring Barat the lyrium as proof of what Oscius was doing.
Okay, now let's get out of here. We deal with his crime lord. Okay, what's going on?
Stand back! I don't want to catch your diseases.
Oh.
Great prices on all arms and armor, like they were crafted by the Paragon Smith Bronca herself.
They both at the same time.
We really should get back to Barat.
Sod off, Brand. I don't have any.
Do you mind? I have nothing you can afford, and as long as you're here, no one else will come. Same as you. It's illegal for me to walk here without one. I'm from the surface, so by the law of assembly, I'm cashless. But I think of the brand as just a part of the license to vend my wares. I use a washable ink, and when I return home, it's gone first thing. I cannot imagine wanting to wear the beastly thing every day. You certainly don't choose to live any other way. If you were on the surface, you could open a shop, claim land, and start a farm, and get legally married by the human chantry. Orzammar is the only place in the world that will treat you like this. Yet you all stay. I'll never understand it.
If I wanted to be called an idiot, I'd ask my mother.
This is why none of you ever get out of Dust Town.
What? It's true, our mom's a freaking drunk pussy bitch.
Watch yourself. The Shaper doesn't need your footprints all over his clean clothes.
I didn't touch anything. You work for a Shaper? What are you doing?
I happen to be doing the personal washing of the third assistant to the Shaper of Memories. He's from House Harrowmont, you know. It took my mother 5 years of sewing dresses for the head maid to get me noticed. Mother tells me they never considered a single other candidate when the position opened for underwasher. It's barely under the king himself. They control Orzamar's memories. They oversee births, marriages, death records, histories, everything we do or are. Except you, I guess. Casteless and criminals aren't allowed in a Shaper's presence.
Why not?
Whatever horrid deviants you're descended from were written out of the histories and deemed unworthy to join the ancestors. Obviously they bred anyway. But their children can't possibly deserve the same protections as those who were legitimately born. I am not casteless. I am an honorable member of the servant caste. I serve my betters as is my place, decided by the ancestors who granted my mother my birth. I am not a criminal. As if I'd stop for you.
You just did, hypocrite bitch. You stopped to talk to me. You're a slave, bitch. You're a slave.
The king is old. His rule won't hold much longer.
Prince Balin seems far more sympathetic to our interests than Trian.
Balin has some tastes of his own that he knows I can provide. We'll finish this later. It's about time you two showed up. What happened with Ascaius? That's all? I guess the Duster was smart enough to keep his main stash topside. And Ascaius himself? Very interesting, seeing how my cousin was at the tapsters this afternoon. And he says he saw something change hands between you and Ascaius, and then the Duster Sodding stood up and walked out on his own 2 feet. Does that sound like what I asked? Jarvia, what does that sound like to you?
Sounds like some jumped-up face brands thought they could take a bribe and let him walk free. That's just not right.
The lady says it's not right. You wouldn't disagree with a lady, would you?
Yes. Depends on the lady. Depends on the lady.
Do you really think that right now's the time to get clever with me?
Right. I mean, no one's gonna say spit to you, Barat. But we can't move that free. We needed to get Ascaius somewhere private. We took him to the lava sinks behind the mines. You won't be seeing him again.
You think I'll trust you over my own blood? This one's been thinking to defy me since the day we met. Thinks she's got some big britches to fill, and she's never checked to see she doesn't have anything to put in them. You're both on loose sand with me, but I'll give you one more chance. One job. You're catching on. The Warrior Cast is hosting a proving today. All the best fighters, last man standing, you know the sort of thing. They're showing off for some Grey Warden who's looking for candidates to drag off to a life of eternal glory. Now, it's not often we get every named fighter in Orzammar lined up like that. And I have certain acquaintances who take an interest in this sort of thing. There's a lot of coin to be made when people get the fever up. Favorite fighter's an officer named Minar, veteran of 4 Darkspawn campaigns. Everard's a long shot, just got back from a deep roads offensive. Some young buck who has all the ladies drooling. I've got a lot of money riding on him. Mine and other people's. I expect to see that 8-to-1 pay off. Understand?
Yeah.
The fight only gets announced to contestants themselves to prevent illegal gambling. So first, you'll have to find Everard, See who is fighting and when. When the name Minor comes up, I want you to slip this drug into the bastard's water. It'll slow his reflexes, just enough to take the edge off, not enough to show. But it wears off quickly, so don't use it until just before his fight.
Alright.
You bet you will. Here's your pass to get on the grounds. The proving starts as soon as the clock strikes. And when I say I have coin on this, I'm not talking about some pittance, like the value of your life. If I don't see a Verd's name on the winner's sheet, you'd better make sure I never see you or your sister ever again.
So you're willing to kill her sister too? Okay, Dick Swad.